Alright, welcome back, and we're going to look at decreasing an amount by a percent, the multiplier method, or through use of a calculator. So, this is very similar to what we did with increase, only we're basically just bringing together a couple different things that we've done. So, if you notice, we have this whole nom again, so our new is equal to our original times by our multiplier. And, well, we have to find the multiplier first. So, if you notice, the step-by-step directions are exactly the same, because now the only thing that changes is this minus. So this decrease of 31% this time, okay? So last time we had 1.31. This time we're going to take away that 31% and result in, what's that, 69%. Okay, so let's change that to find our multiplier, which is 0.69. Okay, so now let's multiply to find, just like we did before. So our n equals, our original was 17, and I chose to keep the same numbers just to see if you wanted to compare while you're running through your own work. So put that into our calculators, and we get 11.73. Okay, so your requirement is being able to set up the equation and show the process, right? So this brings together a lot of basically everything we've done, and we get to use the calculator to give us our final answer. So here, we know we're going to do 75 times by, well, if you wanted to do this all in one go, this is really what we're doing. And you can actually put this into your calculator like this, if it's all in brackets appropriately. So what I mean by that is if you actually put in this many brackets, put in this all into your calculator, that would give you your answer. Because that's part here is just our m, right? We're doing 100 minus 88.5, and then we're dividing it by 100, timesing by our 75. So you can do it all just like that. And here, this last one, well, we have 100%. And we're subtracting off 142.75%. So, kind of odd. This results in a negative 42.75%. Our multiplier then is negative and 0.4275. So, does this really change our calculations, or do we care really? No. It's just saying decrease it, so let's just do that. So 135, and we just know we times by our multiplier, so we're timesing just by a negative number. So just carry out your math just as usual, and we'll just give the answer. Because afterwards, once you have an answer, sometimes it's easier to make sense of what's actually happening. And I'll tell you where we could actually use this. So here we get negative 57.7125. So we have this negative value. So that doesn't really make sense, right? We're decreasing by amount. We're getting into a negative amount, right? What does that mean? Well, in terms of money, right? So usually they speak in money, in business terms, in terms of capital. So you could have in the plus, right? You could have 135 pounds, right? But say your stocks or say your bank, something goes really bad one day and they go down by 142.75%. Well, that just is telling us that, hey, you owe the bank this 57.7125, right? The negative just tells you almost the direction that you have, right? So that's where it can come in, but typically for high school maths, we will stick with positive percentages.